Today's mini cooking is sponsored by HelloFresh. Let's make the world's tiniest rainbow cake in my miniature kitchen. As you can see here, we have miniature baking supplies, including rainbow cake. We have a tiny heart pan shape. Heart-shaped pan. We also have a stand mixer, which is really cool because this is going to be the first time we're going to be using this stand mixer. But, before we have any kind of dessert, it is important, very important to eat your food first and then you can have dessert, okay? Okay. Which is why, requested by many of you, we're going to be cooking a tiny HelloFresh. I think that is adorable and I can't wait to do it. For those of you who don't know HelloFresh, they are America's #1 meal kit delivery service, and I personally absolutely love receiving these meal kits because we don't have to think about what to cook. And yes, everything comes pre-portioned, so that helps cut down on food waste, and not only that, but also cooking time. And since we are in the summer, HelloFresh makes sure that you do get produce from the farm straight to your door in less than 7 days. That way you can enjoy quality local ingredients. And if you're like me and you really don't want to think about new things to eat, but you still want something new to eat, HelloFresh offers 40 recipes every week for you to choose from. So you'll always find something new or exciting to try. So what are you waiting for? Go to HelloFresh.com and use the code NERDYCRAFTER16 for 16 free meals and free shipping. With that said, let's go ahead and see the miniature version of the Salisbury steak that we're going to be making. And basically today what we're doing is a Salisbury style pork steak, which is very similar to Hamburg steaks that they have in Japan, which I absolutely adore. It's kind of a deconstructed burger, if I say so myself. And as you can see here, we get the patty, we have some mashed potatoes, and a salad with apples. That looks delicious. Here we have our little baggie, and let's pull one thing at a time. We have a little ingredient card. Oh my god, the little recipe guide as always. So you can see here, there it is. We have our recipes and the how we do it. Way too cute. And we have our tiny packed meat. What do we have here? Here we have our salad. Why are tiny things so cute? Oh my god. Next, that is a potato. We have an itty bitty potato. And what are you? Okay, here we have our little shallot piece. Next, I feel baggies. This one is our breadcrumbs. These are tiny apples for the salad. I feel more baggies in here. Hang on. Yes, come on. Our gravy mixture. Some sauces were a little harder to pack, but I'm guessing here we have the Worcestershire sauce. Did I call it sauce? Worcestershire sauce. Oh my god. And then these ones came in the packaging as they usually do. We have the chicken broth and Dijon mustard. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is move these materials away. In case you're wondering, yes, this miniature handstand actually does work. Hang on, let me get it out of here. Oh my goodness. There you go. Voila, look at it. It actually works, and we've played with it just a little bit, and here's what it looks like. If you want to watch the entire video where I got all of the miniature supplies, definitely check the link down below, or even the thumbnails that you see in front of you. Yes, I did spend an insane amount of money on these. But today we're going to put it in full action to mix the actual batter. You know what this means?
Cooking time with Jackie!
But let's go ahead and make our supper, and the first thing we have to do is peel and cut our potatoes and boil them to make our mashed potatoes. So let's make sure our candle is all good. Nope. Come on. I'm gonna get it. Yes, we got it. And just to be safe, I'm gonna push these like so, without burning my fingers. Okay, I got you. Voila. We have our pot of hot water, and we're gonna add salt to the water. Voila. And now we're going to cover it up and get it to a boil while we cut our potatoes. And we're gonna start off with our tiny potato. I feel like this tiny potato is probably big enough to feed a whole family of tiny people. And we have our trusty knife. Oh, I love this. Let's get you opened. Look at you. You're so beautiful. Oh, what's this? This here is a reminder. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure that you do. Otherwise, it's gonna just wave it at you. The sharp pointy thing, but it's tiny. It does tiny damage. And for real though, don't be fooled because this is really sharp. So let's first peel our potato and you'll see how sharp it is. Look at that. Look how thin I can cut this. Oh my goodness. You're adorable. Look at you. Oh my god. And now we're going to slice you in maybe 3. I don't think in half is a good idea. So 1 and then 2 and 3 like so. And let's hear those cuts. And then this way. Voila. And I'm pretty sure I hear the water boiling at this point, but I'm not sure. Let's double check. It's so cute. Okay, so many of you have pointed out that it's normal that the water stops boiling because we're releasing all the heat. But okay, once we cover it, it should be good again. But let's go ahead and put our potatoes. We don't want it to overflow, so we're gonna put a little bit. Get you in here. Voila. And voila. Very nice. All right, we're gonna put it to boil. So we need to cover you. Voila. So it's been boiling for approximately 20 minutes and I think it's good now. Yeah, I think the potatoes are definitely ready. So let's go ahead and mash it. We have our little ladle with the holes. I think that's gonna help us strain a lot of the liquid. Let's put you in here. Voila. Oh my goodness. I think this is done. It's pretty translucent. Voila. Okay, this is gonna take a little bit. I'll be right back. Now we're going to add a little bit of melted butter. Voila. A little more of the salt. Smidge, a smidge, a smidge. There you go. And I'm gonna use the same ladle to mash it. Oh wow, that is mashing very nicely. There you go. Easy mash. Look at that. Oh, it smells so buttery. That smells good. Voila. You know what? I'm tempted to taste it. Does it need more salt? Spot on, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop our mashed potatoes on the plate. I'm not one to care about aesthetics, so here we go. And I do like me some potatoes. I like me a lot of potatoes. There you go. Oh yeah. Now to make the meat, here's our little container with our fresh little meat. And we're going to pour that in here. Don't worry, my hands are clean. I got this. Voila. We're going to add our breadcrumbs. All right, so let's cut our breadcrumb open and pour that in there. Yes. Oh, that looks good. I love breadcrumbs in patties. They just add an extra layer of texture. We have our Worcestershire sauce. I really want to say it properly. Hang on. Let's find out how to say it right. All right, Google, help me out here.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce. Got it. So we add our Worcestershire sauce in like a so. Very nice. That's going to make sure our meat doesn't get dry. That's good. And of course, salt. Y'all, you gotta make sure you season your food proper. That's the best way to make sure it tastes delicious. You can't season stuff after it's cooked. You gotta season it before. And some Dijon. Voila, looking good. And now we go ahead and mixy. My goodness. Oh, this smells really good. I'm so hungry right now. I'm so hungry. So this should be pretty straightforward. Here's our pan. Oh, why do I have breadcrumbs in there? Okay, there you go. Gonna add my oil. Ooh, I may have gone a little overboard, but no such thing. It's gonna be more flavorful. And let's let it heat up. I know we're supposed to make it into patties, but I decided my patty is gonna be a little elongated. Let's hope we hear that sizzle. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. All right, so let's cook it for a few minutes on each side. All right, time to go ahead and flip this stuff. Let's do it right. Oh, I am nervous. We should definitely hold this. Gonna hold you from here because it's still, oh my goodness. There we go. Turn you over. Oh, that is a nice color. That is a nice sizzle too. All right, I think our meat is cooked enough, so I'm going to put the little plate over here, and we're going to scoop our tiny meat. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna put you right here. Oh my god, that is adorable. Now we need to make the gravy. For the gravy, it's pretty straightforward. We're going to go ahead and cut our shallots. And now we're going to add the gravy mix powder and get it all ready. And now that our gravy is done, let's go ahead and prep our salad inside the tiny salad bowl. I really need to get tiny scissors at this point, but okay, let's just cut this open. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna put our mixed lettuce in here. Oh my god, that is adorable. Everything is so small. And I don't know about you, Grains, but let me know in the comment section below, do you like your salad with fruits? Some people like it with cranberries, some people like them with nuts, some people like them with apricots, or even with apples in this case. I really do like fruits in my salad. Voila. And we're gonna put our apples in here. This is way too cute. And they do say to put a little bit of the Dijon, some vinegar, salt, and whatnot. So I think this is gonna be good. I'm gonna season the rest of it off camera because I mean, it's salad. I don't know if you care about salad. So we're gonna take our tiny tongs. Look at them, they're too cute. Everything is too cute. And we're gonna scoop our salad onto the side like so. Gonna make sure we get them apples on there for some extra color. Come on, voila. You know what, I really like salad, so I'm gonna keep putting There we go. There's our salad. This plate's looking great, but we are missing our gravy. This is our nice thick gravy. We're gonna put it on our mashed potatoes. I'm a gravy person, so the gravier it is, the better for me. And a little bit on the steak, like so. Voila! Oh my God. So here is our tiny HelloFresh made meal. This is looking so cute. It smells really delicious and I can't wait to try it because I feel most of my rage might come into the cake. So let's make good use of this. All right, so let's take our tiny utensils. Why do I feel ridiculous? Let's go for the mashed potatoes first because that's usually what I go for first in my plate. Oh my goodness, that is soft. And we're gonna eat this. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. And I love that the gravy is a little on the salty side. Well, I added extra salt to be fair. Makes it better for me. And we have our little meat. So let's go ahead and cut it up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely by adding all those little liquids makes it so that the meat is not dry. I'm gonna eat you. Oh, that is good. As much as I'm not a fan of Dijon, this works. I like this a lot. And we have our salad, which is always delicious. Let's go. And the apple. This plate, for me, definitely top notch. I think we should just stop beating around the bush. Go. Time for the cake. Now, one of the reasons I am super nervous about baking is because I am not a baker inherently. I'm okay with making savory things, but when it comes to baking, it's a territory that is a little unknown to me. So needless to say, I don't know what I'm doing, but here's what we're looking at. This is the kind of rainbow cake I'm looking at. I really do like the fact that we can start with red on top and go down to purple. And I'd like to kind of have sprinkles all over the whole thing. It is heart-shaped, so I don't know how hard is it going to be to frost it, even if I have the wrong frosting or not. Y'all gonna tell me, educate me in the comments when it gets to that time. But I also wanted to give a shout out to Real Mini Worlds, where I got this mini kitchen from, not sponsored, not affiliated. But when I did get my first mini oven, the door was having a bit of a hard time closing, but this time I was sent a fix-up. But now I have no issues opening and closing it. So we're gonna move the candles down here and over here, because what we're gonna do is the baking happens on the top shelf. So we're gonna light these up. They do have a bit of a vent on the side, that way it doesn't go poof. And we do have the little things over here so that we can close the top up here so that the heat does not escape and that our cake can properly bake. At least that's what I recall. All right, so let's go ahead and preheat the oven. All right, so let's light our first one. Did you catch? Yes. And light you. Voila, very nice. So we're gonna let that go ahead and preheat. Don't you close. No! Okay, well, there's not enough oxygen. Come on. No, you cannot. Come on. Okay, we're gonna let it catch for a little longer and then see if we can close it up. I don't know what else to do at this point. Let's just prep our cake. All right, so we have all the ingredients for our mini cake. Basically, this is box cake, okay? I'm not making things from scratch. I am not that advanced. We have our cake mix. Let's take a look at this. Very nice. It's nice and ready for us. Oil, our egg, and milk. Now, I'm not sure how tiny the proportions are, but we're going to try and mix it in this bowl. So I'm gonna make the entire thing. And I'm pretty sure one will only make one pan. Let's get you all loosened up. And since it's white, let's go ahead and put our little trusty felt so we can see everything. And we open it up like so. It's so small. Oh my God. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. And here we go inside the little container. Oh, that is right on. We are making this up as we go. Let's put a little bit of egg. Yes, I'm guessing. Maybe a little more. Can't go wrong with egg. It's just gonna poof it up, right?
No.
A little bit of oil. Don't worry, worst case I have more powder. If it looks too funky. And some milk. I think that's good. I think that's good. And before we put it into the mixer, I'm just gonna give it a little twirl, like so. And this is what our mixer looks like. Part of me wants to do it manually, but another part of me kind of want to see it. I'm getting so excited I can't even talk. Part of me really wants to see it in the actual mechanism here, because this can actually be taken out. So we can go brrr manually, which I feel might be the right thing to do. I think I'm gonna go that way. So let's go ahead and plug it in. And the plug is attached to some batteries. Let's turn the battery on. Good. And let's turn this on. Oh my God, yes. Perfect. Now we're gonna make a mess? I do not know. Let's put it on. In here, I'm scared. Woo! Oh my God. Oh my goodness, this is mixing way better than I expected. Hang on, let's stop. Look at it. This is perfect. Holy shrimp. Okay, let's keep going. What? Oh my goodness. I feel like my batter is a little too thick. Yeah, definitely too thick. So I'm gonna add a little bit more milk. Voila. And we do want this to be red, so we do have to add the colorant, but I'm kind of worried that I'm going to ruin my bowl. But I don't have a choice, because I don't have no other bowls. So let's put you here. Hang on, let's put you, okay, like that. I'm gonna add 1 drop. I think that should be enough for this size. There we go. So we're adding with red. This is what it looks like. Off we go. Ooh, my goodness. That is quite the color. Wow. Wow. That is super vibrant. Excellent. Okay, now the question is, how do I get this off? I think I'm gonna have to go in manually, but let me unplug it first because we don't want no accidents. Oh yeah, my hands are clean. Don't worry. I'm the only one eating this. No one else is clever enough to do what I'm doing. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's good. Definitely messy. Definitely messy. Now we don't want the cake to stick in there. I don't know if this is going to be a problem, but I'm going to go ahead and oil it just a little bit. Come on, there you go. Because I definitely don't want anything to stick, because we're not gonna make a thick layer since we want this to be a tiny cake. I'm gonna make a very, very thin layer. Let's get all the little crevices, like so. Looking good. Yeah, 1 drop was more than enough. Everything's so little. And we're gonna scoop the batter in here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's gonna be a thin layer. So I'm guessing it shouldn't take more than 10-ish minutes in the oven, I'm hoping. Voila. I'm gonna spread you. All right, so I'm gonna spread you over here to the edge. We need that heart shape looking good. Oh my goodness. I'm really going really thin here. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping it's not too thick, but I feel like it could be too thick. But let's do this and hope that it settles. Oh my god. All right, so let's go ahead and open the little oven, like so. Ooh, that is nice and toasty in there. And we're gonna, ooh, that is hot. That is hot. Oh my god. I'm gonna use this both hands. In you go. Oh, I am worried. There, let's close you up. And we're gonna let this bake for, I'm gonna try out 10-15 minutes and then we'll take it from there. It's been 7 minutes and the cake smells really strong. So I just opened the oven and it smells really strong. So I'm guessing it's probably overcooked. Oh my good, oh my, hang on. How do we get you out? How do we get you out safely? Well, that is definitely, oh my, I hope that is not burnt. 7 minutes, that's all it took. I'm gonna let it cool down and let's hope that it doesn't burn. In the meantime, I went ahead and did all the other colors. My goodness, these are super vibrant. The only one I'm worried about is actually the purple one. So I'm gonna take my time, put them all in the pot, the pan, the heart-shaped thing, and do 1 at a time. Luckily, it only takes about 7 minutes each, so we should be able to have 6 layers in no time. So this has had sufficient time to cool down. Let's go ahead and pop it out because the bottom part can actually be pushed. Oh, please don't be, okay. That is not burnt-ish. Do you like crunch with your cake? This is so on brand for me. A little crisped on the edges, but it's still pretty soft on top. I definitely overcooked it, so I think 5 minutes could have been sufficient. But here you go. Yeah, let's make the rest. So here we are about 50 minutes later. I have to say I'm really happy with the other colors because they didn't shrink or get crispy like the red one. I feel like we're just gonna have to accept the fact that the red is just gross. I'm gonna live with my mistake and we're gonna stick to that red because that's the only one that's a little stiff. The other ones are nice and fluffy. Now I know normally I'm supposed to cut it so that it's even on top, but these look pretty flat to me. At least I think so. Looks pretty flat to me. So we're gonna go ahead and start, wait, is this big enough? Ooh, just barely. Okay, this is definitely big enough. We're gonna start frosting now. And I don't know if this is the right kind of frosting for the kind of cake we're trying to make, but it was the quickest one I could find and I did open it just because I was curious. There. On what the texture was like. And don't worry, that's not my finger. That was actually a scoop. But it seems fluffy enough, but it seems to also hold its shape. So this, I think, is good consistency, perhaps, maybe? I don't know.
I'm starting to doubt myself.
But we do have our first layer, and some of you are probably gonna yell at me, which I totally understand. And we're gonna go ahead and put our first layer on top like this. Am I making a big mistake? Most likely. Most probably. But you know what? What's the point of trying if it's not to make mistakes? There you go. I think this is good, I think. This is good. Next, we're going to put our blue right on top. There we go. Am I an expert? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, this is gonna layer big. Okay, let's do this. And I'm guessing it's going to be the same thing. I don't know if there's a technique, there probably is, to layering it properly so I don't ruin the cake. But you know what? It's my cake, gosh darn it, and it's cute. Going in with green. Oh gosh, I am not a dessert person, for good reason. There we go, we have our green, looking good. Now we have yellow. There's definitely color contamination, because I probably need to wash my hand in between each layer, but I'm not doing it. Nobody can tell me what to do at this. You know what, y'all are probably gonna tell me in the comments. I expect the comments to definitely tell me everything I'm doing wrong. You wouldn't be grains of salt if you didn't, right? It's okay to tell me. Okay, I feel like we need a little bit more frosting here. Looking good-ish. Looking goodish. I am not a perfectionist. We have our orange. Orange is extra special. So orange is gonna get a little bit more frosting. There you go. And it is cream cheese frosting, so it should make it more delicious, I believe. There. Although the frosting probably should have been more white. I don't know why it's on this off-white color. There we go. Voila. And then our crispy red. Red is so crispy. It's so random, but okay. For the extra tricky part, it's going to be getting the sides. In a previous video, I did the miniature cake decorating video, which ended up looking like this. And these were crafts. This is a real cake, so I need to try and put this frosting on the sides in a way that makes the most sense. Is it gonna work? No clue. I'm gonna go as gingerly as I can. Oh no. Oh no, this is not looking good. Oh my goodness. There we go. Stop it! Stop it! Oh goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna go pretty thick here because I think thick is the key to doing this right. I say with no research whatsoever. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't decorate a cake. Start small, start somewhere, but don't start selling them like Cakegate all over TikTok. That was quite the journey, if you know what I know. Oh my god. I'm not too worried. It's got personality. It's a little sharp around the edges. It's not too bad. I'm gonna shove this in the fridge and see how it goes. Now there's no way you can tell that this is a heart. I mean, look at it from the top a little bit, maybe. I don't think they're saving this, but I'm really curious to see the actual cut through. I think that for us is going to be the make or break. I really don't think I'm doing this just. If you want to see someone make a miniature cake, definitely check out Rosanna Pansino. She made a miniature cake of her own. We're not there. She's a baker, not me. I don't even know what I am. But we got sprinkles.
Sprinkles!
You got sprinkles. And I know this part is gonna get messy, so I'm gonna prep myself on a little plate, and we're just gonna go crazy. Look at that! Definitely getting somewhere. Starting to look a little bit... Oh gosh. Oh goodness! I'm feeling all the sprinkles go down my legs! I don't think I'm supposed to have sprinkles down my legs. Oh, my legs and my thighs, they full of sprinkles. Look at this mess. Definitely looks like a bum crack in the back here. Look at this. Look at that. It almost looks redeemable. Let's slice into it. So I put it in the freezer for about 5 minutes just to kind of hope that we can get some good slices in there. But here's our cake. And I think we're gonna cut a little bit in a V kind of shape. Let's bring you grains a little closer just so that we can see the inside properly. So we're gonna go down. Oh goodness, that is not stable. That crunchy red color is definitely giving us, oh goodness. Oh, let's go. Nice. We actually have a slice. Let's pull you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Please. Oh, look at that. It's actually, oh my god. It worked. I'm surprised. I am very shocked. Hang on, let me just change the spatula because the knife is not enough. But look at us. That's insane. I did not think this would look as good. Look, for me, this looks great. The red has some work to do, but I think my layers are even-ish. More or less, I definitely used everything wrong, but look at that. No way. I am definitely massacring this cake. Like, it definitely does not look like a heart, but I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Look, you can see it's not even. See, the tip of the purple here did not align with the blue. It just kept moving, okay? Bon appetit. It's actually good. It looks terrible, but it tastes pretty good, I have to say. I think the cheese frosting definitely did it. I kind of want another slice, to be very honest. I'm gonna go ahead and cut you up. Crunchy red is definitely not helping here. The crunchy red is definitely making this really difficult. I would say definitely do not... Look at this. Yes! This is great. This is absolutely great. I'm gonna take another bite because I'm not a cake person, but this is a mess. It's good. It's a little crunchy because of the sprinkles, but it's good. Definitely let me know in the comment section below all the mistakes that I made and how I can fix it. And again, a huge thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's miniature cooking show. I'll leave the link down below again if you're interested in getting your own meal kit delivery. Again, that's HelloFresh.com. Code NerdyCrafter16 for 16 free meals and free shipping. If you want to watch more miniature cooking, check up here. If you want to catch something a little different, maybe unboxing, check over here. Until then, I will see you grades in the next video.